I think that we shouldn't forget that the newcomer is the newcomer. No idea at all about the truth, about life, about any moment. That's why if we just give that person many things, many words, not familiar to that person at all, what is that? That's why I think that the question of food for thought, for considering, is the most important for anyone's own understanding. Even it seems sometimes one may think, well, it's so easy or crazy or not suitable at all. But in truth, can there be the answer of is there now? Just very simple. Is there now? Newcomer. Can someone stand for being a newcomer? See, for newcomer, what's that? Is there now? What is now? What's the meaning of is there now? Is it true or not true? Beginning to consider the truth. What is the answer for this very simple question? Is there now? Yes or no?
Ajahn, when you say now, I already think about Chitta, Cetasika, and it's already going wrong.
That's the subtlety of our Dhammas. Otherwise, we think that Dhamma is quite very easy, very simple. It can be known by words only. But in truth, it's not like that. It's that all the time, now and now and now and now, moment to moment, years and years ago, no understanding of what is there at all. And on and on and on. If there's no question to think carefully about why there is such question, is there now? See, just live. So is there now? Very simple, but easy or difficult to understand the meaning of now.
But we don't have any understanding of now. We can say that now Chitta, Cetasika and all that.
A newcomer haven't heard about the three words Chitta, Cetasika, Arupada. No idea at all. But just now, it's there now.
Yes.
When one says, there is now, what is there now?
Seeing, hearing.
Okay. One moment seeing,
Yes.
other moment hearing, just different now, right?
Yes.
So there is seeing, and what is seeing is there. See, no understanding of seeing at all. Otherwise, what is seeing? It's there. The right answer is the understanding of it. It's quite a puzzle. What is there now? Is there now? Yes, there is now. So what is there now? See, more than just there is now. But what is there now? Because one answer that there is now, it means that there is no understanding of now. Because when the question is, what is there now? Newcomer, don't forget.
Yes.
Quite me, every word of truth is so new to the newcomer, very difficult, because now, no understanding of any now at all.
Yeah.
So, who can understand now? Has enlightened the truth of what is there all the time, now. That's why when there's no understanding and if there's no questioning, talking for understanding the truth, it cannot be known what is there now. You can ask anyone what is there now. No idea at all. So pretend or suppose the newcomer. Does anyone would like to be the one as newcomer? So what is there? Is there now, yes or no?
I'll answer that question, yeah. Yes, there is now, there's seeing now.
Okay. What is seeing? Because
What is
there is seeing.
Yes.
So it's there. So what is it?
It's I see.
I see.
Something. Yes.
Okay. Okay. So seeing is I, right? Because
yes.
you can see. But when there's no seeing, where's the I?
There's no I when there's no seeing, no.
So at moment of hearing is I hear, but when there's no hearing, where's the I?
Yes, there's no I when there is no hearing. So when I'm fast asleep, there's no I, because there's no seeing and no hearing.
You think about moment of being asleep, but we talk just about the moment which is there now to be known. This is something in mind for those who have heard some or lots of truth about it. But the newcomer, no idea at all. That is now, they might think why such person is asked. But the truth is that there is none. So when they think they can answer, it's there now, there is now. But what is that now? See? And when there is seeing, it has to be the idea of someone who has heard about the truth. Otherwise, how can they think about seeing? They think about story, flower, or things like that. See? So for the newcomer, no idea about the truth at all. The truth is there to be talked about, to consider about. That in truth, what is it? It's a moment, just a moment of seeing. Is that right? Let them think and have confidence of their understanding of their answer, little by little. So there is not always seeing, some moment seeing, and some other moment hears, and then different ones all the time. So where is the I? Let them find out by themselves. Is the I or is the seeing? Little by little to understand that actually what is there is my condition, little by little, who can make seeing arise and something like that, little by little, for them to understand what is meant by reality or Dhamma. Because what is real, it's a reality. It has its own characteristic to understand, beginning, not very deep, but later on, more confidence of the truth, that seeing cannot be anyone at all. And without condition, seeing cannot arise. So in truth, is there I or things around? Just talk about one doorway at a time, for them to think, to consider in truth, to have more confidence of actually what is there is only a reality conditioned by many conditions, little by little, from one word to another word, to understand the difference between that which experiences and that which cannot experience. The point is that actually there's no permanent being, no one at all. Only a moment of conditioned realities. No one can stop the arising what is that which is conditioned to arise right now. What can be known is now. Now there is seeing while we are talking, and seeing just seems non-stop. It seems like that. But what is the truth? Let them consider just a moment, a moment. Seeing is not a moment of hearing, not a moment of thinking. So what are there in life? 6 doorways. And what is there cannot be taken for the other or I or anything at all. Seeing is there by condition. So it just arises to see and then gone. That's all. Is that not true? Beginning to help them to have the idea of the truth. That the truth is there, but if no one enlightens the truth, no words about it at all. can that be helping time for the newcomer to have the understanding of the ultimate truth? No one can make seeing arise. No one can change seeing to be other moments. And no one can stop seeing to arise at all by conditions. Let them have confidence of the truth little by little to understand the truth that it's all around in the day. No understanding of anything at all. And so ignorance is a reality too. Different from right understanding. So they begin to see the difference of one reality to another reality, on and on and on. That I cannot be found because it's not there at all. There is no reality which is I at all. Seeing is seeing, hearing is hearing, thinking is thinking, feeling is feeling, remembering is remembering. Can this help the newcomer to understand the truth of this moment, not in Pali term, or not the paccaya in the beginning, but what is there when they have confidence, they can understand what kind of paccaya is there for the citta and the cetasikas. Even they are different, they arise together by conditions. They cannot be separated at all. And that is by condition. Sambhita paccaya, sahajata paccaya, they are there from the very beginning, but we don't have to name it until there is the understanding of the truth of any condition. After we use the word or the name for it, they understand instantly, no doubt, about whatever is there is conditioned by many conditions too. So how can there be anyone or anything? Because what is there is formed, never to return at all. Only once in samsara. And the understanding of this more and more, firmer and firmer, condition the moment of directly understanding what is there as it hasn't been known before at all right now. For example, hardness and that which experiences it, that which see and that which is experienced is seen. See, they are all there to be known, but the truth of it is that nothing can be permanent at all. Very, very shortly, just to be conditioned and gone. So rapidly, that's why it cannot be known. And very, very subtle too. Consider each word to have more confidence. One moment of experiencing can experience only one object by conditions. See? Ekakata cetasika is there. Little by little, learn one reality at a time, not all together at a time, and not understanding anyone at all. But to learn when a moment is there, to be known. Can citta, which seems also here, impossible, different condition. The visible object is seen, is the object of seeing, but the sound is heard. And so the sound is not a seeing. No one can make it arise, but it's there all the time in life from moment to moment by conditions. Learning to understand conditions in order to understand the truth. That without conditions, nothing can arise at all. And it arises just in very short moments. Split seconds of a moment, a split second of a split second. Now, as soon as one opens one's eyes, what is seeing so many things, but in truth, the white color is not the black color. See, it has to be seen one at a time, not together at all. This is the way to let them understand what is there in life, and not just the intellectual stuff, pariyatti, but have to understand what is made by each word of the truth, deeper and deeper, stage by stage. That's why it's so very subtle that it cannot be known without the words of the truth from the enlightened one. because in a day, no time at all to think about the truth of what is there in the moment. But it's there. It can be known. And the reality which cannot understand it is there. And the understanding a reality which considers the truth little by little until it can understand what is there as it is. It's different reality. And we use the word avijja and mithya and so on to understand what is there. Not just the words and no understanding of what is there even now at all. Beginning to learn to understand the truth. Word by word, one by one, until it's clear. For example, what is true? Who can answer that it seems? Because without understanding what it is, it's impossible to think that it seems only because usually it's I see. What is true, what is real, what is a reality can be known because it is conditioned in life. By many words of truth like anusaya, anusya, and so on, to understand the difference between one moment to another moment, different conditions, added or less, more ignorance or less ignorance, a little more understanding, a little less moment of ignorance. And I think that that's the only way. Let them think and consider. No one can force anyone to believe, to change the idea. But it can be studied, it can be considered wisely, carefully, little by little, until it let go the idea of I would like to know, I would like to do, I would like to experience, I would like to become so paccaya and so on. If there's no understanding of the subtlety of each reality, one might think that, oh, it's not as difficult, as not as profound, as not as very subtle. But in truth, all Dhammas are subtle. Even hard the struggle. It does not appear as it is only one. So how can it be known clearly as no one anything at all? Just learn to understand our reality at a time. To know that in life there are only seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, thinking, and movement when there's no experiencing of these 6 levels at all. For example, at moment of being asleep, not die yet, by conditions. So, what condition the moment of seeing right now, and then no more, by conditions. We learn to understand conditions for each moment. What is there in life can be known, can appear, can show up little by little through understanding only. Because now it's there as it is, but ignorance cannot understand it at all. But when there is understanding, it's there, it's there. It's not I, it sees. In a day, even as we're hearing a lot about Dhammas or what is there as reality, no one, it's not enough to condition moment of directly aware with understanding of even parts. But when it's there, by conditions, suddenly, instantly, unexpectedly, because because it hasn't arisen yet right now. But what is there now accumulated to understand what is there when it appears by conditions, not in anyone's control at all, even right now.